Many executives struggle to get a full night of restful sleep. They wake up in the middle of the night for reasons they can't explain, and as a result, start each day already fatigued, unfocused, and running on empty. But it doesn't have to be this way. There's a 4-step framework that hundreds of my clients have used to dramatically improve their sleep duration and quality, and as a result, burn stubborn belly fat, normalize their blood sugar levels, and boost their energy. Take Richard, for example, who was battling with type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and belly fat, barely getting 3 hours of unbroken sleep each night. Within just 3 months of us working together, he was able to normalize his blood pressure, drop his HbA1c from 10.3% to 6%, lost 9 kilograms of fat, built muscle, and was now consistently getting 8 hours of unbroken sleep. So let me walk you through my 4-step rest to boost framework. You can remember it by the acronym REST. The first letter is R, reset. Your body and mind need more than just movement. They need moments to reset and recharge. How do you do this? 1. Prioritize good nutrition and sleep, especially on stressful days. This is when your body is most likely to store fat and lose muscle if you don't recover well. Stressful days include times when you're battling an illness, for example, an infection. 2. Take intentional time off from your exercise routine, even if you don't feel depleted. This will allow your muscles to recover and return stronger and better at their performance. 3. Take intentional time to disconnect from work. Even a single day unplugged can reduce your stress hormones and calm you down. Taking annual leave regularly is just as important and should be a priority, not a luxury. Next is E, eliminate. Eliminate sleep disruptors. Sleep quality is often ruined by small habits. Here's what to change. 1. Stop taking large drinks, especially teas, within 4 hours of bed. Otherwise, you'll keep waking up to use the bathroom. 2. Limit carbohydrates at dinner. Heavy carbs can spike insulin, which will trigger adrenaline, which will make it hard for you to fall into deep sleep. 3. Limit high fiber foods like vegetables close to bedtime. You may think they are healthy, but too much of them can cause bloating and discomfort. 4. Avoid alcohol before bed. It may make you sleepy, but it disrupts a critical phase of sleep called REM sleep, needed for restoring focus, memory, and mood. 5. Avoid high-intensity exercise routines close to bedtime. These can spike adrenaline and make it difficult for you to fall into deep sleep. If you'd like to clear your mind, then take a slow 30-minute walk instead. 6. Keep screens off before bedtime or use blue light filters or glasses. This will protect the production of your main sleep hormone called melatonin. If you really must use your phone or laptop, then activate the eye shield or nightlight function. And lastly, avoid heated conversations or highly stimulating content within 2 hours of bed. This includes certain news cycles and sadly, intense sports like football, especially if your team isn't doing well. You know yourselves. Your adrenaline levels will spike, making falling into deep sleep difficult. I know, this is a tough one. So I'll leave it to you to find a balance that you can live with. Next is S, scene. Set the scene for sleep. 1. Keep the bedroom for rest only. Don't carry work there. 2. Keep the bedroom slightly cool. That's the ideal temperature for sleep. You can do this by adjusting your nightwear, thickness of your beddings, the number of your covers, open a window, that's if it's safe, or use an AC or a fan. 3. Make the bedroom as dark as possible by using thick dark curtains or using an eye mask. 4. Swap white bulbs for amber or red light to boost melatonin production. And lastly, if you really struggle with sleep, you can try soft music, white noise, or cover your ears with earmuffs. The final piece of this framework is T, time. Time your sleep. Give your body enough time to recover from the stress of the day. Aim for at least 7.5 hours of uninterrupted sleep each night. Yes, you're probably saying that that's too much. Well, in one study, researchers compared 2 groups of people. One group slept for 5.5 hours each night, and then the other group slept for 8 hours each night. After 2 weeks, they found that the group which slept for the shorter time lost on average 0.6 kilograms of fat, while the group which slept for the longer period of time lost 1.4 kilograms of fat, nearly 3 times more fat simply by sleeping longer. What I advise my clients to do is identify those things in the evening which they can sacrifice for longer sleep. You actually burn more fat while you sleep, not while you're exercising. Speaking of exercise, many executives feel that they are too busy to work out. If you'd like to learn how to set up a simple, effective routine you can execute in as few as 2 sessions a week, each lasting 30 to 50 minutes, then click the thumbnail right about here. Speak soon.